Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of What's the Plan? Today's plan is the Stonecore. It's been a little while since we've done a video. We actually skipped all of. Well, we didn't skip all of, I guess. This is our Cataclysm video. We skipped the first couple instances. With me, as always, is the mighty Khaleesi.
Hello.
Hello. She is the healer that will be saving my life repeatedly. So, this instance is the third instance of Cataclysm. We didn't show the first two. We'll probably get a video of the other one as well. Not Tempest, whatever it is. Something with Sky People.
Something.
Exactly. But yeah, it has been a little while. I am dual wielding some blue weapons right now. Could be better, could be worse. I had a polearm for a while, but haven't had something better drop than these blue weapons. Did you say something?
Nope.
Yeah. Oop, God. Yeah, that guy hurts. So if you stop him from transforming, he's actually a lot better, but I did not. And nobody else did either.
Slackers.
I know! I'm a slacker, and that's okay. Because I'm lazy, and I accept it. This hunter, as per 60% usual, has Growl on, so, I'll let the tank and die. Just,
Slacker too.
Exactly. Also, it's just very annoying for the tank to have to fight off Growl. They're gonna focus they're focusing Millhouse, who is not really a boss, but kind of the event dude. The Earthshaker is the one that transforms, so we're gonna stop that this time. Khaleesi will thank me.
Thank you.
See? Well, I think the yay was enough. But I'll take it. So, this instance is in Deep Home, I believe is the zone. We have not been there. Shocker, I know. But, basically we did Hyjal to get enough gear to start doing instances, and that's all we've done since. I do have a bunch of crafted gear, as you can see, 5 pieces. So, that is quite a lot, I suppose. I did get some nice trinkets, though, and things of that nature.
Woot.
I know. All I know is Khaleesi was getting so much more than me. It was disgusting. Exactly. So,
All the better to heal you with, my dear.
yes. That's what she said every time. Oh my god. But hey, things are going well. We are at the first boss, Corborus. This guy, as you can see, dives underground. He will cause these rifts in the ground, in which case you do not want to stand on them. Although he jumped the other direction, which was interesting. Basically, he knocks you around like that, and does a good amount of damage. So, ads will spawn during this wave. Nothing too fancy. They're low health mobs, not level. Basically, just AoE does it, comes back up. He will also do this crystal barrage, where he targets a random person, and where that person is standing, shoot those little crystals at them, which can be annoying. You just have to move, and they don't do any damage. Again, the pet's tanking, so, just let it do its thing. It'll probably tank her for the rest, because, it's not too bad to tank these things, but, there we go, and the pet's dead. Happy times.
I didn't heal him because he was tanking.
Exactly. The last move that the boss does is that AoE move that you saw. Basically just puts a barrier around every person in the raid that absorbs 4,000 healing. So, wow. I think Khaleesi does that in like half a spell, so. I know. You may notice on the right side I now have a loot rolls window. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty much new to me, so it's very nice. Shows you who rolls what, how they won. No longer pops up like in the middle of the thing. Oh, I did not jump because I wasn't paying attention. What this guy will do, he will summon. Oh, God, there was a flare that was pulled. I'm really not paying attention. Oh, Quake. So when you see his foot rise into the air, he is casting Quake. At which time you can jump right before he finishes casting it. As you can see, Quake, so jump, and it does not do 20,000 damage to you. DPS should be aware of this, as well as the tank. Pretty much everybody. Pet's growl is very annoying. I should say something, but I'm not going to, so I can be annoyed. It makes sense to somebody. Exactly. So here we go, pulling some flayers. As you can see with this guy right there, he's flaying. You don't want to stand in that. He's staying stationary and just flees. So it really is an easily avoidable move. So these guys aren't too bad as well. And we're knocking them out. As you can see, my chat actually for party, I got ready for the next level. Our BOA gear of the cloak now, cloak and pants, which is all that's left of the BOA gear, is basically about to run out once you hit 85. But thanks to archaeology, I'm able to get a weapon at least. A rather ridiculous weapon.
You'd think that the second time this guy's pet died, he would turn off ground, but evidently he's missing the point.
Oh, yes. You would think.
Oh, and he pulled the other one.
Okay.
This ought to be a blast.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. And we want to make sure these crystals die. Quake is happening. A lot of quakes are happening. At this point, we're going to come over here. We'll tank for a second. Quakes are happening. We want to kill these crystals still. So recovery is pretty much set. As soon as another quake happens, I will let us know. Quake. Which I don't think you got hit by either.
No, I don't.
Fantastic. See? Saves a lot. The dual quakes is what killed the warrior. It's 2 sets of 40,000 damage, or 20,000 damage, so definitely not fun. And I will res this guy.
Yeah, I have to get mana, sorry.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. I mean, res for me is like nothing. It's, oh my god, I used 50 energy. So, but hey, recovery sorted. Oop, I got a healthstone. I will take that. So now we can move on to the next boss. This boss is that dragon there. He can drop a mount. Maybe we'll get lucky. He can drop it in normal mode as well as heroic. The key to this boss is he will put lava pools under people. Don't stand in them. He will also drop those shards that look like that. Don't stand in the shadows. He will hit you hard. And then basically the final thing is he also can do an AoE spell, which you can line of sight using those shards in the ground. For some reason, he takes a minute to respawn now. And there we go. Slab hide. Bum, bum, bum. I will put down this. So, slab hide dragon. Never wake a sleeping dragon or a timid Khaleesi?
I'm never timid.
Quite true, Edmondson.
Saying.
I can't deny it. There is the lava over there. It's pretty easy to see. This growl is annoying, so again, he keeps doing it. So at this point, just let it go. But hey, it can hold threat, and Khaleesi can heal it. So
All that
although
matters.
what this does do is limit the damage a tank does, as the vengeance is not being stacked up. It's actually going to get decreased and whatnot. So it's a bit, well, it's really annoying. But again, you know, I'm not going to fight a 10-second growl. It's annoying. Once threat gets so high, you can't really out-threat it. So just have fun. I would say Khaleesi should let it die. She didn't.
I haven't healed it.
Yeah, but your totem is.
Well, what are you gonna do?
No one's taking damage. You don't need to be casting Soothe and Mist.
I'm not casting.
You were
Easy.
casting.
Listen here, you.
I'm listening.
That's enough. Say.
So, 2 bosses down. And we move on further. Just a couple more flares, no big deal. But yeah, as I was saying, archaeology. There's the flay. Stop him there. The Spear of Zwen? Zwen? It is a ridiculous weapon. I have actually upgraded it on my Death Knight once. Which, as you can see,
Get out of the way, for the love of God. Sorry.
No problem. Healer qualms are important to note.
He stood right in the flank, just stood there, took it.
Exactly. Very annoying. These sentries are annoying, but that's why I pulled
You
this.
have a thing with annoying today.
I have a thing with annoying. A lot of things annoy me. You got a problem with that?
No, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Totally do. Like, I have a total problem with that
It's
group.
gonna be annoying if you say annoying.
Are you calling me annoying?
Yeah.
Totally did. Well, that's okay.
You did a little.
Mm-hmm. So, I am annoying, but that's okay. Because Khaleesi will heal me anyway.
I will.
So, more power to being annoying. But as I was saying, these sentries basically call for help and will alert nearby groups, so you do want to kill them quickly. Luckily, they die very easily. And usually you can just take them out at range or something like that. It's usually a good thing to do. Oh, really?
What happened?
Well, no, nothing bad, but the monk charge is a two-fold charge, I guess you could say. What the monk does is charges halfway to an enemy, and the enemy charges halfway to the monk, and they do an AoE stun. For some reason, sometimes when mobs are out of combat, the mob does not run its half of the way. And I don't understand it. I don't know why. It's really, really... what is it? What's it?
Annoying.
Annoying. So... oh, I'm not even paying attention to my chi. But... oh god, he jumps around so much. There. So, just keep note, like there's a sentry there. So if we are to pull this middle group, which we will be doing, we're going to want to just make sure that the sentry's there. The reason I basically didn't really care about tanking is because I know the pet was tanking the guy while I was just keeping an eye on the sentry. So, if there were multiple mobs, I would have taken them all. The sentry will walk back again through the middle group, and that is when we will strike. Right?
Yes.
So there we go. Just like that. Taking care of it. Now, pulling this middle group first can be a bad idea as well. This group on the side, very high rate of pulling. So, be very wary of that if you're going to pull the middle. If the group does accidentally pull it, just be prepared. And that's all you really have to worry about. And then we can just walk by. We'll leave the bruiser to his business. We're going to pull this so he doesn't pull with the boss over here. And then we'll kill the bruiser as he pats back. Instead of the other way around. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, this instance is getting on in its fashion. Our next boss is that guy.
Bruiser's back.
Yes. The bruiser does return. No big. Until the pet taunts and, does that. And normally, pet taunting isn't a bad thing per se. I mean, yes, it takes damage off the tank and things like that. The real reason it's bad is going to be for bosses like this. Ozrock. He does a frontal cone smash that basically should kill anything in it. Now, this is normal mode, so it does can kill anybody. Or it might, I don't know. But if the pet taunts before said smash, it can kill people. That's bad, boss. Right?
Right.
Khaleesi doesn't like it when people die.
Sit down.
You know? No one likes that. And right there, growl. So I'm going to let this pet die in one more hit. Khaleesi's going to stop healing it.
I'm not healing it.
Khaleesi's going to stop healing entirely so it dies.
I'm stopping healing entirely.
And there we go. This way it can no longer growl taunt off of me, because, again, fighting it is very annoying. Shatter, here, does damage based on how close you are to him. And Elementium Bulwark has a chance to reflect spells. So, easiest way to handle this boss is just keep him facing a wall. Whenever he does the ground slam, move around him. And technically when he does Shatter, everybody that should separate, but it's normal mode so people aren't. You know. Ground slam, just run through him, run around, he does it, run back. So, really a fairly straightforward fight. Shatter, run through him. Oh, Shatter, I ran through him. Ground slam, run through him. There we go. I are learning good.
You are.
Shatter again, don't run through him. Bing! He's enraged, I can use cooldowns and whatnot. But I choose to help Khaleesi on the healing meters. We know meters are important.
Seriously.
Yep. You love the meters.
I don't even have a meter anymore.
I never had a meter.
That was only so that you could say you were the best.
Yep. Ignorance is bliss.
Exactly.
So here we go. I haven't been using actually pretty much any cooldowns at all this run. As you can see, like with my guard, I haven't been using and things like that.
It's been
When we
pretty
were,
smooth.
it's been smooth. When I was under geared, I would. Wow, I'm saying too much. When I was under geared, I would use guard significantly more, blackout kick more. I actually used my fortifying brew. I would cleanse if I had too much stagger. I would cleanse my stagger off. But right now, we're on the upper side of Cataclysm, so I'm not super worried. Although I will do this to get a guard up. This way I have my guard for 30 seconds for this ball. And Khaleesi is ready, I hope. In a second, she's mana-teeing up.
Yep.
Pay attention to your healer. PSA.
Okay.
There we go. So we're gonna hit everybody and get them with some fire. The fire is probably the best move here because it puts a dot on them, which shouldn't have the diminishing returns of every other attack. So, and that gives us plenty of chi for the boss. Huzzah! Get our blackout kick going. Now we're going to be using it because... Oh wait, she is not immune to Dizzying Haze. That is very interesting for a boss. Now, as you can see, she's force gripping me. One of her primary moves. And again, because the pet tank was taunting, she is going to stand in the portal, which you should not stand in. Surprise, surprise. And...
I let him die.
Oh, good. So, this boss... oh, good. As you can see, summons these portals. Enemies can die in the portals as well. But she will also hurl these rocks, as you can see right there. Where she's hurling them has a graphic like that. So don't stand on that graphic. You can, again, use the portals to kill things, which is good to do. But primarily during this phase, the tank's job is to clean up the trash. And the healer's job is fairly standard. Keep people alive.
Yep.
So, this force grip, I should have stopped, but you can actually interrupt it. It helps the tank out a lot. Another good strategy is to put her in between the portals. And, well, near the portals. The mobs will have to run through it. And they will die. See? Mob died. I die. Mob die. And she's dead. So, oh, look at that helm. Booyah. And cloth. Crit and hit versus hit and crit. I'll take it. Upgrade. She also drops a wonderful stamina trinket, but, you know, not in the cards. So, this has been the Stonecore with your host, Khaleesi.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.